Personal finance isn't a problem of money. It's a problem of mental energy. There's an ironic paradox. The more money you earn, the more you have to think about how to keep it, how to use it, and how to prepare for the future. And that very cycle, the constant mental load of calculating every month, the anxiety over unexpected expenses, is quietly eroding the freedom you're trying to build. But you know what? Financial freedom doesn't come from earning more. It comes from thinking less, because you've already set up a system that does the thinking for you. A system so simple, it almost feels trivial. Yet it's the exact system that truly wealthy people use to automate wealth creation in the background. And that system is captured in just 3 numbers: 15, 65, and 20. This isn't a get-rich-quick trick. It's a time-tested blueprint, a way for people who are already wealthy to turn a small portion of their income into lasting wealth. And the best part? You don't need to be rich to start. You just need to decide to start. In this video, we'll break down the financial operating system called 15 to 65-20. You'll learn how it works, why it's so psychologically effective, and how you can implement it before your next paycheck even arrives. Let's start with the foundation of everything, the most important number, 15%. This isn't just savings. Think of 15% of your income as your wealth engine. The moment your paycheck hits your account, before you pay a single bill, before you buy your morning coffee, the first 15% is automatically moved. Not to a regular savings account. It needs to go somewhere your money can work, grow, and multiply. It should be out of sight, so you're not tempted to spend it mindlessly. Why automate it? Because automation removes the most dangerous variable in personal finance: emotion and indecision. You don't need daily discipline, you only need to set it up once, by creating a recurring transfer that happens without your involvement. So, where does this 15% go? Into long-term investment vehicles. For most people, the simplest and most effective choice is broad market index funds like the S&P 500 ETF. You don't have to be a stock market expert. You're simply owning a tiny piece of the biggest, most successful companies in the world and letting the strength of the global economy work for you. You can also contribute to retirement accounts like a 401k or Roth IRA. The goal is the same: put your money in a place where it can compound over time, what Einstein reportedly called the 8th wonder of the world. Why 15%? Because it strikes the perfect balance. It's large enough to make a massive impact over time, but not so large that it chokes your lifestyle in the present. Let's break it down with a real-life example. Say you're 30 years old, earning $80,000 a year. 15% of that is $12,000, roughly $1,000 a month. If you invest $1,000 consistently every month and earn the market's average return of 8% per year, by the time you're 50, you'll have around $589,000. Keep going until age 60, and that number grows to over $1.3 million. Pause and think about that. Over $1 million, not from a lucky break, not from an inheritance, but from a simple, automatic system, set up once and followed consistently. This is how real wealth is built, not in giant leaps, but in steady, unshakable steps. Now, if the 15% is your engine, then the 65% is your life's operating system, your life's OS. This is the money you use to cover essentials: housing, food, transportation, bills, insurance. Most people do the opposite. They spend first, then see what's left to save. That approach is destined to fail. With the 15-65-20 system, you set the boundaries first. You have 65% of your income to live on. That's it. This mindset forces a shift from cutting back to optimizing. And optimization is a game of intelligence. It's not about giving up your favorite latte. It's about calling your internet provider and negotiating a better rate, saving $50 a month. It's not about moving into a dump. It's about choosing a home that fits your real needs. Instead of paying an extra $500 a month for a luxury apartment just to impress others, money that could help you retire 5 years earlier. Living within the 65% boundary protects you from the biggest threat to wealth: lifestyle inflation. That natural tendency to increase spending as your income rises, nicer cars, bigger homes, fancier vacations. This system creates a clear line. When you get a raise, your 15% wealth engine grows automatically, but your 65% operating system stays disciplined. You can still upgrade your life, but with intention, not out of habit or ego. Finally, we arrive at the remaining 20%, the part most often overlooked, yet absolutely essential for sustaining this system long-term. I call it the guilt-free spending fund. Personal finance isn't a competition in self-denial. If all you do is save and invest with intensity, you'll burn out and give up. Humans need rewards. We need short-term goals to stay motivated. This 20% fund is your planned permission to live a full life today. It's the money for that dream vacation, for the new laptop that supports your side hustle, for a course that sharpens your skills, for a fancy dinner with your partner without scanning the price column. When you spend from this fund, there's no guilt, because you know your wealth engine is still running. You know your essentials are covered. This is money you've earned the right to enjoy freely. It turns money management from a burden into a game, one where you can win both in the short term and the long term. So why is this system so effective? Because it's built on a fundamental truth about human nature: simplicity beats complexity. Sustainably wealthy people don't rely on secret, complicated investment strategies. They're simply masters at managing behavior. And the best way to manage behavior is to build a system that removes the need for constant decision-making. The 15-65-20 system does exactly that. It turns wealth building into an automatic habit, like brushing your teeth. You don't have to think about it, it just happens. It frees your mental energy from endless financial stress, allowing you to focus on your career, family, and health. It shifts you from being a micromanager of money, constantly anxious over every transaction, to becoming the CEO of your personal finances. You set the strategy, automate the systems, and then simply check in periodically to make sure everything is on track. So, how do you get started? Don't wait for a raise. Don't wait for the new year. Take action right after watching this video. Step 1. Open a separate account dedicated solely to investing. Call it your Freedom Fund or Future account. Ideally, open it at a different bank from your everyday spending account, creating a small psychological barrier. Step 2. Set up automatic transfers. Log into your banking app and create a recurring transfer that moves 15% of your income from your main account to your investment account immediately after each payday. This is the most important step, non-negotiable. Step 3. Analyze your 65%. Review your spending from the past month. Does it fall within the 65% limit? If not, where can you optimize, not cut? Sometimes a simple phone call or a shift in routine can make a big difference. Step 4. Plan your 20%. Write down 3 things you truly want to do with this money in the next 6 months. A clear goal gives you motivation and joy and keeps you committed to the system. You see, wealth isn't a mysterious destination reserved for a select few. It's the result of a smart system, executed with consistency. 15% to build your future freedom. 65% to operate your current life efficiently. And 20% to enjoy the journey without guilt. This system doesn't require you to be perfect. It only asks that you start. Start early and stay consistent. Your financial freedom won't be defined by one big moment, but by the small habits you repeat every day. If this video brought you value, don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights on building sustainable personal wealth.